Hey guys, looks like we got a little piece of mail here. Something I ordered and it finally came in. What do you say we unbox it? Let's go! So guys, welcome back again to Dave's Dimension. Welcome back again for another video. Welcome back again to the channel that is your home for tech, toys, and talk. This time we are talking toys, guys. So, this past weekend, I scored a bunch of, a whole Build-A-Figure wave. And you'll know what it is soon enough. But, there was a figure that wasn't necessarily part of that Build-A-Figure wave, but that definitely complements the Build-A-Figure. And I had to grab it. What do you guys say we get right on into this? And let's see, what did I get? What did I do, Dave? What did I do? I don't have a knife, so I'm just going to use our obligatory screwdriver. Yes, we got Moon Knight sitting on top of a bed of airbags. And that's what we do with the airbags. Now, I thoroughly enjoyed Moon Knight, the Disney Plus series. And I can't wait for a second season. I really do hope they're going to do a second season. I believe they are. I could be wrong. Now, here he is. He is part of a separate Build-A-Figure wave. Now, I don't know if I'm going to get this Build-A-Figure wave. I may not. I don't know. Now, he is not a part of the Build-A-Figure itself, so there's no Build-A-Figure piece in here. But I don't know. I'm kind of tempted. My only experience with a Marvel Build-A-Figure has been the Watcher from What If. He wasn't exactly the greatest build, but that could be because he's such a large, massive figure, or just because of how his body form is. But now, you guys know I am an out-of-box collector, so we are going to be ripping this one open. Now, for those that are keeping track, this is one of the last few that are still have a window. We can see the pretty figure right here. We can see him in all his glory. Now, this is not the Build-A-Figure wave that I grabbed. No. I actually got the Build-A-Figure wave for Conchu. That's right, guys. So, let's get right on into this, guys. This is... If you're an inboxer, turn away. Turn your gaze away. Yeah, that's right. We just rip it open. There we go. Slide. There's no bags, no body bags to rip them out of. Hasbro. But, I mean, it's a very badass looking figure. Am I going to get what I call Gentleman Knight, which is the, Moon Knight in his suits? Probably not. Now, in here we do get some accessories. 2 closed fists because he's got some open hands for his moon blades. I honestly, I've never really read the comic book, so I really don't know what these are technically called. I mean, I'm calling them like a moon blade or a moon boomerang or something. Now, they do have a little tab that kind of sticks out. Right there. These are nicely done. I mean, yes, they are a gold molded plastic. But we can see some, like, very small glyphs. Now, I'm almost tempted if I can get my hands on a good black wash to do that over the indentations where we have the writing there, so that the writing kind of pops more. I think that's something that really should happen. Okay, guys, so we got Moon Knight out, and I actually have him posed up on a little stand right here. This is an awesome figure, guys. Just take it right off the stand. I love how the cape is kind of twirling around like he's standing in the wind. I love the sculpt on here. I mean, have we seen a cape like this before? Yes, we have. But I think they did a tremendous job on it. I think for the execution of Moon Knight, they did a tremendous job. We can see the white on the eyes right there. We do have some slightly different tones. And now, it may not come across here on camera, but there is a lighter tone on his wrap than we do have with some of the armor here. Even his gauntlet, his arm wrapping, his forearm wrapping, or you can see the different pigmentations right there. It is a solid figure. I mean, we could stand him, and yes, the cape is going to definitely help with posing right there. If we have him like in a fighting stance right there, I mean, he looks fantastic right there, guys. Just show you guys the pose I'm doing. He is very posable. The legs, the joints, everything. This is obviously pinless, as you guys can see. Even the arms are pinless. The body is tremendous. I mean, it is tremendous. Everything is just awesome. I do like the look on these. I don't know what the actual term is for these moon blades or moon boomerangs or whatever you want to call them. Because honestly, I never read the Moon Knight comics. I just know Moon Knight from the Disney Plus series, to be perfectly honest. Full disclosure, guys. But he looks fantastic. They did an excellent job on him. The paint apps on here are flawless. I don't know if that's going to be true of the Khonshu and that wave, because those are all going to be figures and pieces coming from windowless boxes. We're not going to get into that. That's a debate for a different stream altogether. But he's very solid. Now, this is on my desk on a desk mat, obviously. Full disclosure. You can pose him like this. Or, if we want him to maybe have more of a, like he's leaping in the air. Let's see if I can, maybe something like that where looks like he's kind of jumping up. And we'll just reattach this. I mean, I love the look, how the arm, the arm of the stand kind of helps bring the cape out. It just adds another effect to it, another level, another dimension, if you will. No pun intended. I mean, he just looks fantastic. He's definitely an awesome figure, guys. If you see him in a store, excuse me, or if you don't have him yet, I highly recommend going either online. Now, I ordered him through Target.com, and he actually was not supposed to come until Friday. He actually came today, and today's Tuesday. So, yeah, it's just amazing. And by the way, the new stands I'm using are tremendous, and I got these thanks to Mrs. Dimension. She knew I wanted some stands, and she actually got this on Amazon, and I love how stable this is. There's screws at every joint of this stand. I'm going to actually have links for this stand in the video description below. They're pretty inexpensive, and I mean, he just looks fantastic on that stand. So guys, definitely, Moon Knight is definitely, and even if you're a fan of the Disney Plus series or not, if you're a fan of his comic book self, I just think that this is an awesome figure. I think it's something you cannot miss out on. Now, I do have one little gripe. The peg on the cape does not perfectly stay in. Now, the peg itself is actually at an angle. It's not perfectly straight. I have to keep applying it, putting it back in. I do wish that his head would tilt upwards a little bit better. But, hey, I'm not going to complain. He's still an amazing figure. So, I mean, you can't go wrong with him. You really can't. And I can't wait to do the Build-A-Figure for Khonshu. I have the entire wave with the exception of Jimmy Woo, but he comes in later this week. But guys, this is amazing. I'm loving this figure. I was still able to get him at the more reasonable price point. I think it was $23 or something like that. But still, Marvel's pricing is getting insanely, just insane out there. But that's like I said, that's a discussion for another stream or another day, another video. But guys, you gotta get Moon Knight. He is, I mean, if you're a Marvel fan, you gotta get him. Could the outfit do with a little bit of a wash? Sure. And if that's your thing, if you are good with customizing and doing some mods, go for it. I do think a little bit of wash in certain spots would definitely take this to the next level. But I'm going to say he is definitely a 9 out of 10. Definitely a 9. It's the thing with the cape, and some in some parts like these moon blades. There's little, we can see little glyphs, little writing on here. A black wash would help bring those out. Just my opinion. But guys, definitely grab them if you can. If you have the means, go ahead and grab them. Guys, once again, I want to thank you guys for hanging out here at Dave's Dimension. If you like this video, give me that thumbs up. If you're not already, hit that red bell or hit that button to subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications. Dave's Dimension is your home for tech, toys, and talk as always. And if you ever want to contact me, right there, bottom of the screen, there's Dave's_Dimension on Instagram. You can add me on PlayStation at Dave's_Dimension. And always, if you want to donate to the channel, we are having some microphone issues. I'm using a backup mic right now. But if you want to help donate to the channel, maybe there's an item you want us to check out, or if there's something new and exciting you would like to share with us, always reach us on our socials. But you got our Cash App link right there. $sign Dave's Dimension if you want to help support the channel. You don't have to. But guys, as always, I want to thank you guys for checking out the channel. We are growing. We're on the way to 1,000, believe it or not. I still can't believe I'm saying those words out loud. I want to thank you guys for all your support. And guys, as always, you know what I'm going to say. I say it every single time. Keep on busting. And I'm always going to catch you on the flip side. Take care.